This is the little review of the two cables from Chiaogoo. This is the new swivel. This is the old twist. Likes and dislikes. First, it's much more flexible and thinner. So this one keeps the shape better, I think. We'll see over time, but this one seemed to have a little bit of memory. A little bit, not much. So this one is, you can tell already. I can fold this one much easier. The twist one, the swivel one is thinner and folds much easier. This one keeps the memory better. This one I thought would be great for magic loop, better than this. And I'm not sure yet. I'll show you what I mean in a second. So here's, you see the differences. What I do like and what I don't like. I thought that I would like that the cable itself is thinner, but this connect is not as smooth as this one. The stitches glide through the twist much easier and better. The swivel, because of that swivel part, they get caught here. That's my experience so far. It's not smooth, not smooth at all. Do I like it? Yes, I do. I like the flexibility, and I thought I would like it for Magic Loop, but I'm not sure yet. Let me show you what I mean. So, me, my normal, usual self, stitch markers all the way. 'Tis the season. Okay, so usually when I work Magic Loop, this is the top of my forever hat. Usually when I work the top, I would switch to work Magic Loop, or actually swivel and twist, I believe, come with in the tiny little length. So 3 of them come in one pack to create flexible needles. So if you have a good number of needles, and I do, meaning I need to have 6 tips to be able to work this with flexible needles that I will attach 2 to each end of they're short, they're like those cables, they're like this short. I will be able to attach them to that cable and create a flexible needle, just like Haya has and an Addy. So that if you have an obscene amount of tips, that would be where you would use it. And I do like the flexible ones. I would use flexibles. I do not particularly like DPNs. So this is my preferred method of finishing anything, hats, socks, gloves, something like that. This will be my preferred method. Or sleeves, Magic Loop. I work 2 at a time, so this would be it. What I mean here is, see how flexible it is compared to this? These 2 are the same length, 37 inches. You can see how flexible this is, and this one is a bit more sturdy, right? What I didn't like about these is I wanted them to be slightly more flexible. So this is pretty hefty. This is double of Isagur's Alpaca 3. So this is pretty hefty hat. But when you work with fingering yarn, mohair, something like that, very thin, sometimes because this is so sturdy, so rigid, it will pull the stitches apart here, creating ladder. And I don't like it. So yes, you can fold it like this, but it just, yeah, why bother? So this is much thinner, and I thought I would like it for that reason. What happened here is, so let me show you this. Usually I like to push my needle through, right? So you can tell it's not stitch markers, it's actually grabbing on to the yarn. See what I mean? Right there. It's not getting through right here. So this is what I don't like. The other thing that I don't like is that I need to pull it. It's okay, but my natural movement is to push it through, not to pull it from this end. I can adjust, it's okay, but this not being able to just push it through as easily as I do with these, and I will show you that in a second. I'll switch the cable and I'll come to this one and I'll show you how easy this cable glides through the stitches because of that tiny little part. And I understand it's necessary, but these probably will be somewhere in my faves, but not my absolute necessary favorite. I thought they will be much better. I like the material, I do, but I would probably prefer it not in a swivel form, but in a twist. Just normal, regular, fixed connection here. So you've seen how this works. Let me come back to you and show you how that one works when you push it through your stitches. It is much easier to take the needle, the cable off the needle because of the swivel part. You don't need to rotate your work or anything like that. So that's that. To connect this one, see, it will be much harder. I will have to rotate the needle to be able to easily do that. There. Let's tighten it up a bit. Now, let me show you how easy. First, whether I pull or push, this is so easy. Just glides through the needles. See what I mean? I can just easily push it through because it's so sturdy. This one, not so much. It's harder. So I have twist on closer to me and swivel at the back of the work. See what I mean? It's not as easy. It bends. So it's much more flexible. Good thing, bad thing. I don't know. It's give and take. So see what you like best. But see what I mean? It's not stitch markers. No, not by any means. It's the stitches that it gets caught on. Like that. See? Not easy. This one, very easy. Whether I push or pull, doesn't matter. It just slides through.